Okay.
What you doing back there?
I don't want to get poked again.
Oh, well, you don't have your socks on?
No.
Okay. Bye, buddy.
Bye.
Hello. It shows I'm green, so hopefully it's live. Ah, there we go. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Dee. How are y'all doing? Hello. Hey, Tina. How are you? Y'all doing okay? Hi. I missed y'all. How have y'all been? I missed being in my craft room. Y'all been doing okay? Hi. I am ready for some wreath therapy. Okay, so tonight we are finally going to be doing the little kit. So this is the only one I have left. There were a couple that were broken, so this is the one we're going to be doing. But it doesn't really matter. It'll be the same thing whether you have the one with the purple or the one with the blue. So, y'all ready to get started? I am so glad to be back. I've missed it. And Bella's missed it. She has been following me everywhere in the house, poor baby. Haven't you, sweet girl? All right, let's get moved down here. See, there she is. There's the sweet girl. Hi there. That's not too far from me. Oh, no. I am glad to be back, too. I'm excited. I've been waiting to do this one. I'm sorry, so you got your computer back and you still can't see anything? Okay, that's not right. That's just not right. Yes, I sure do. I miss y'all too. Okay, so this looks funny. Hold on. Let me move this back. Better. Ross. There, I think that's a little better. Hold on. Hey, Ross. Ross. Okay, there we go. I think that's a little better. I'm doing good. How are you doing? I think it's doing that auto-focusing thing again. Maybe it's... See? Did you see? Look.
Okay.
Hold on. We're going to let IT in here for just a second. See if... Because it starts doing that weird focusing thing.
Let's see. Focus. It's on. Okay. Boom. Fine.
Oh, my brilliant boy.
Okay. So.
My brilliant boy.
Wait. Hold on. I got to. Okay. Now,
Thank you.
Now is it
Okay.
stopping the autofocus?
Yes. Thank you, buddy. It was moving when I moved, so I don't want it to do that. So I had to get him to come fix it. All right. So, are y'all ready? I'm ready. All right, so we have a blue work frame. This one's a 15-inch. And this is our sign. Well, I'm glad you're here. So we can put these over here. And then our mesh, we have black mesh, I know, he's so smart about this stuff. And then we have pink mesh, and we have this pink and black basket weave. I love this stuff. Isn't this cool? I just love this stuff. So, I cut this mesh right here at 30 inches. So we're going to do 30-inch ruffle with this is going to be on the bottom. Then we're going to cut 20-inch ruffles with these two. So, I have a table over here from Walmart. Gotta love Walmart. And it is shorter than my work table. So when I drop things down over there, it keeps my mesh from rolling backwards. So, all you have to do is put the two rolls together, and then it makes it a lot faster when you cut them out. Alright, so I'm going to cut this. I've cut most everything, but I thought I would cut a couple with you. So there's one. And there's two. Alright. So we got those cut. So you can see there's a pretty good amount left because we're using 3 rolls. So if you're doing ruffles, if you do 10-inch ruffles, you can get 36 out of a roll. If you're doing 20-inch, you can get 18, and if you're doing 30-inch, you can get 12. So that's how you plan when you're doing your wreaths so that you know how much you need. So just always keep that in mind. I feel like it's still, is that a little better? Okay. So now we have all of our goodies cut. So the ribbons, this is what the ribbons look like. So we have this gorgeous one. Isn't that pretty? I love this. It has little pink and blue flowers, daisies on it. And then we have this one, the blue, you know, that's my favorite. The black and white. And we have a little bit, where is it, of the pink. So that's going to be our ribbons. I cut them. No, it doesn't matter if it's curled up or down. Yay, you made it! Okay. So now I'm going to show y'all something new with the ruffles today. I love that Crazy Maisie. All right. Thank you. I'm so excited. And I want y'all to know I went on vacation and then I went to Texas and I did not gain weight. I was so afraid I was going to gain weight. Man, I was sure that was going to happen. Because it's really hard to eat well when you're out of town. I know. And poor Bella, I know she missed this. Okay. So I just opened up the bottom because we're going to start on that. Okay, y'all see Crazy Maisie Creations? She just started her channel, so go check her out, okay? And subscribe to her channel. She makes wreaths too. Hey! Alright, so what I do is I like to lay it flat, face down, and I can kind of hang it off the end of my table. I missed you too! And I just go right up the middle. Just like that. Oh, and I got something. Where did I put it? I was going to show y'all something today. Alright, so I just did my little ruffle. I'm going to put it right in. Tie it down one good time. Fluff it out. So I hear a lot that people say that it hurts your hands to do this. And if you go to the Dollar Tree, you can get those gardening gloves that have that plastic on the fingers. Hey, Patricia. And you can use that when you're doing it, and it will protect your fingers from getting sore. So the next time you're doing ruffles, I want you to try that. Especially if you have some of the stiffer mesh, because that's what really hurts your fingers. Okay, so we're going to put this one in. Thank you. All right. Now, you know I like to pull mine up so that they'll stand out. I have them going up and down, side to side. I put them in like side to side. Thank you. All right. So I cut 10 of the 30-inch for the bottom. Hey, Amanda. Amanda, you got to get your channel set up, dear. All right. I just keep going right up the middle. I am ruffling the black now, Joanne. Thank you. You remember that boutique I told you about that's here in town? This is where I got this. Okay, so I just pull it out against each other. And Joanne, don't worry, it's gonna be posted out here and on Facebook later. Hopefully you can see it. Thank you, Sherry. Hi, Cindy. Okay. So we'll just keep going right up the center. Don't you like this blue against this black? You got it! Yay! All right. So I'll just take these two meshes, pull them up against each other. I love to do this because it makes it stand up a lot better. You see how it makes it stand up? And don't worry that you can see through here right now, because you're not going to be able to pretty soon. All right, so let's keep going. And don't stress if you do not ruffle as fast as I do, because it takes a while. Alrighty. Hello. I'm so happy you can see. That's awesome. What you doing, Bella? Alrighty. Yes, we are very happy to be back in our wreath room, doing our wreath therapy. I was starting to have withdrawal from wreath making. 2 weeks without wreath making is way too long. That's way too long. Okay. There we go. I am making a red and black summer wreath. Oh, where'd I put the sign? Where'd I put the sign? Oh, there we go. That's what we're making. It's just fun, fun, fun. Oh, I had so much fun. I want to tell y'all, I had the most fun I think I've ever had in my life at that wreath convention. I laughed so much my face hurt. It was a lot of fun. Everybody there was nice. I met 5 wonderful women that I know will be my friends forever. And we spent the entire time together. It was so much fun. And of course, I got to meet Mr. Barefoot himself. It's so funny when you talk to people all the time, but you just do it online. And then when you meet them in person, it's completely different. Because, you know, you miss out on some of those little personality things, and you can't see that stuff when you're talking to them online. Right, Bella? You okay, girl? You did? Ha! That is awesome! I can see you and everything. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to put the black on the bottom. Okay, so let's talk about that, because you could do this a couple different ways. Because you don't have to do it the way I'm going to do it. Look at me, it's shedding everywhere. So you could do the black on the bottom, 30 inches. You could do the pink on top of it and do 20 inches. And you could do the top with the basket weave and do 30 inch. Or you can do 30 inch black, 20 inch pink, and 20 inch basket weave. It just depends on how you want it to look. That's right. Sensational 6 Creative Soul Sisters. Okay. What I'm going to do is yes, Mr. Barefoot. That's exactly what I said. Do you know who I'm talking about? The only wreath person I know of that walks around in their space barefoot constantly. Okay. So we're going to do black on the bottom. And then, because I want to be able to see the black, I still want to see the black on the bottom because it's so unusual. Move my water here. So what I did is I took the pink and the pink basket weave and I cut both of them 20 inches. So the reason I did that is so that I could still see the black on the bottom. So if I do 20 inches, it doesn't cover as much. And I'm going to layer them on top of each other. Yes. Am I missing something, dear? So, I'm going to open it, lay it down. I'm just going to tie it kind of briefly. Yeah, you can do it a lot of different ways. And then, I'm going to do this second one. Oh, wait, I wanted to show y'all a new thing. Okay. So, do you have trouble when you do ruffles, and do you have trouble with it doing the spraying? Take the end and just kind of curl it a little bit, just one small little curl, okay? And then roll it up, ruffle it up, okay? When you get to the end, curl that edge under. You see, you still get a ruffle, but it covers those little ends. You see that? So now I'm just going to open this up, put it down on top of that pink. Now I'm going to tie it off. So I'm not going to spread the basket weave apart as much as I spread the pink, because I still want to be able to see some of that too. So you see how that looks? All right. So we're just going to keep doing that same thing. So right up the middle. Yeah. You know what? It can be hard sometimes. It depends on the mesh you get, but some meshes are pretty bad. And the thing is, the more you mess with it, the worse it's going to get. You know what? I used to walk around barefoot all the time, but then I started having problems with my feet. So I had to quit doing that. So these basket weave, they're pretty great, but sometimes if you get it on the edge, it can kind of pull apart on the edge. So it's a really great idea to do that with these. And you know what? It gives you kind of a more of a finished look. Yay, you made it! So I would definitely try it. So on the bottom, make sure you pull your ruffles up like this so that it starts to cover that middle. That's what really helps that middle. Alrighty. Did I miss one? I did. See, that's what happens when you don't open your ties up. Okay. 2 weeks and I got rusty. Okay, let's just open all these up. There we go. You know, you could also take your 2 mesh, put them together, and ruffle it together. I don't know if you've ever tried to do that. See, and that's a different look. You see what that looks like? So it looks a lot different. You see? So this is what it looks like if you layer it, and this is what it looks like if you put them together. Hi! How are you, Susan? So I'm going to keep them separate. But I want you to be able to see that because, you know, that works really great when you have one that is really thin and you can't see it very well. Then you can just put them together and ruffle them, and it covers that up. Okay. There we go. Curl that end under. Alrighty. All kinds of fun stuff. Alright. This stuff shreds. Sheds, I mean. I like this bright color. I'm not a huge pink fan, but I do like the brighter one. Hello. Okay. Hey, Liz. There we go. So I curl that little end under. So don't forget to do that. And then when you get to the end, just take it and kind of push it under like that. You see? You see how it doesn't have those little edges that stick out? And then gives it kind of a finished look. And it makes the pink one a little bit smaller so that you can still see the other pink. Okay. Don't forget to ruffle them against each other so they'll stand up nice and pretty. Whoop, I gotta go back and fix that one that I missed. Hi. Thank you. How are you, Liz? Yay, you made it. I did not. I actually cut the bottom at 30 and I cut the top at 20 inches so that you could see the black on the bottom. That's just a nice little trick. If you make the top shorter, you can still see the bottom really well. And we are curling the end under just a little bit so we can You did? Yep, it's fine. Don't worry. It doesn't matter if you cut it 30 inches or 20 inches. It's going to look pretty much the same. You can just take that pink and curl the ends under and you'll still be able to see the black. Okay. So make sure you pull those out and the bottom so all those ruffles will condense. I saw several people already did theirs and they came out really cute. Okay, so I just went to Sims Monday and I got the stuff for the next kit. Okay, so if you got the kit and your kit says 30 on the bottom and 30 on top with 20 on the pink ruffle, it's fine. Just do that. It'll look almost exactly the same. So don't stress. And if you have a question, just hang around because I'll answer them as soon as we're done. Here we go. All right. You're going to be doing the exact same steps no matter how you cut it. Thank you. I love the curly wreath. Thank you. So I have 2 fall ones and a Halloween one. Kits, I mean. So one of the fall is going to be, hey Donna. You know what? I just went to Sims and they still don't have any of the roosters. Have you checked the wreath shop and Trendy Tree? Because I think I know I'm completely out. I can check Carolina Pottery when I go. I'm going to go there tomorrow. Again. Okay, so one of the kits is going to be mesh, and the other one is going to be a swag. I'm so excited. We're going to do lots of ribbon and some flowers. Yep, you got to order it now. It's going to be fun. I love doing swags. Are you talking about this kind? Yeah, I have some blue ones. I just need to list them. Hey, Mary. All right. So this is our last ruffle. Whew, it's hot in here. Yep, you can get them at Craft Outlet. You know what? You can also get them at Carolina Pottery online. They have a whole bunch of them. All right, so we're just going to pull it up, make sure our ruffles are standing up. There we go. Make sure the bottom's all out. So you want to do that so that it'll cover the middle. And there we go. There. You see, you can't really see through it very much now. Okay, so I cut 14 inches on all of the ribbon. So if you haven't seen me before, This is just a piece of cardboard that's cut at 7 inches. I thought I left a piece of. Well, what do we do with that ribbon? Whew. Ah, here we go. Okay. So you just wrap it around one time. Just like that. I mean, you can just wrap it and wrap it and wrap it really fast. But when you get up to the top and cut it off, that's a 14-inch streamer. And you can fold it over, cut it at an angle, and there it is. All right. Woo! It's hot in here today. It's been so hot, our air doesn't want to work completely. I'm telling you, I love my little, and I have an 8-inch one, and I have a 6-inch one, so I can do smaller and larger. Okay, so I just take 2 ribbons together, fold them in half, pinch in the middle, then I'm just gonna go right on top of my tie and tie it down 3 times. Then I'm gonna spread it out. There we go. Huh, I don't know how I got that one there. So I'll just keep going. Pinch in the middle. It's up to you whether you open that tie back up or not. Let's spread them out. There we go. Woo, time for water. Absolutely. It did. It was 102 here today. That is entirely too hot. But I live in the South. That's what we get. Okay. All right, so we'll just we'll just trim that off. Keep putting our ribbons down. Don't you love this black ribbon? I love that. I like this one too. I'm good. How are you? Okay. Oh yay, have you been having trouble? It was raining earlier. I was getting a little worried myself, but it cleared up. Okay. Thank you. I do too. I love this pink and black. That's one of my favorites this year. I do have more of this mesh. I'm going to put it in my shop. I just haven't had a chance yet with all the traveling. But I'll get it in there in the next day or so. Okay. Oh, I'm doing it on every tie, for sure on the bottom. Okay. Yeah, it just rained here too. It's so weird in the South when it rains because it'll pour down raining And then all of a sudden the sun comes out and it's really sunny. And then you can hear thunder. Or sometimes you can see it raining across the street, but it won't be raining over here. I find that very strange. But, okay, so we got the bottom on. Yes, I do. You know I just love my ribbon. I can't help myself. Okay. So I'm going to put it on the top. And I am going to crisscross it. Although we'll probably have to move it when we get our sign on. Yep, I think it's everywhere in the South. There we go. Uh-oh. Cheryl, did you decide that your laptop has had it? So you reset it and everything? Okay. Well, you know, we were so lucky when we were in Texas. It never stormed, not one day. That was pretty great. It was hot. It's hot there. It's very windy, but the wind is so hot. It's like, it's craziness. Craziness. Okay. Whew. Bella, it's hot in here, girl. Okay. Just about done. Here, let's do this. Let's switch these out. You know, I like my color. Have to have my color. Life would be boring without color. It didn't reset. Uh-oh. Yes, that's it. Desert heat. Oh no. I know it was hot. Not as hot as Arizona, but it was hot. Thank you. Okay. There we go. So, you see how perfect that looks? Oh, can't stand it. Okay. So, I'm going to get the sign ready. Oh, dang it. You know I forgot to turn on my Mr. Glue gun. Alright. So, you can either use the little adhesive mounts, or you can also take, oh, where is it? There it is. A little bit of felt, and I'm not going to do this because if I do it, Bella will run out like a shot. Take a little bit of felt or some foam and fold it up and put it down here and staple your pipe cleaner onto it, because that works really well. If you've had any trouble with these, that's what I would do. But this one has it already has holes through it. So what I'm gonna do is take a little wire. This is my 26 gauge wire. I just cut a decently long piece. I'm gonna slip it underneath here and tie it in the back. So this little string will cover that. You won't be able to see it. I'm happy to be home too. Wow, that is way longer than I need. That's okay. Wire's inexpensive. I'd rather have too much than not enough. Okay. So take this. I'm just running it right through that hole, pulling it to the back, and tying it. Like that. Okay. You see, it has these this little string, so you're not going to be able to see that. See if it's hot yet. No, it's not hot yet. All right, well, I'll get my pipe cleaners out. There's one. There's two. So these little nifty little things you can run pipe cleaners through. And then just twist it on. Okay, in the meantime, while we're waiting for him to heat up, he is slow, I'm just going to tell you. Let's figure out where we're going to put it. All right. So I think we'll put it right here. So we need to pull this ribbon out, this one. So I just kind of pull them around to the front like this. So that one, this one, and this one. And that ought to be good. Okay. There we go. Perfect. So we have a couple that we can leave crisscrossed, but for the most part, it's going to be coming out. And then we have, I'm obsessed with this color right now. Isn't this pretty? Okay, so what I do when I'm using flowers is I'll take the greenery and I'll push it up behind the flower, cut it off, and I like to make a hook in it. So when you make a hook in it, you can put glue on the hook and you can hook it right into your pipe cleaners. Your tinsel ties is really what they are. Yay, you made it! Ha! I think it's getting hot. Okay, so I'll get the flowers ready while we're waiting. I look very what? See, when it gets into a certain spot, I can't see what it says. Okay. Push it up. Thank you. All right. There. So I got all of them hooked. I got the flower and the leaves pushed up. So I don't need these. You know what though? You can save these because you never know when you might need these. So sometimes I just throw these in a bucket and I keep them. Is it hot yet? Okay, we're hot. All right, here we go. So just take the backing off. say that. I can't get the backing off. It doesn't want to come off. There we go. Okay, put some glue on it. And then I'll stick it down here in the corner. There we go. Okay, good. That one was easy. There we go. I'll just let it sit there. Yes, we do. Don't you know? We are craft hoarders. We can't help ourselves. All right. So it should be, it's good. So I'm just going to put it back in place. I'm going to take my wire. I'm going to run it down and wrap it around the first level. So once I get it on, I'll show you. Okay, don't throw your ribbon away because I have this really cool project we're going to be doing this summer with extra ribbon. So don't throw it away because I have this awesome idea and we're going to make a whole wreath with just extra ribbons. See? Are you singing, Amanda? Uh-oh. Okay. Got that side. Ouch. Okay, we'll get this side. So that's the good thing about using wire is you can just stick it right down through the mesh. It's not going to matter. You're not going to see it. Yeah, keep it because we're going to be doing something fun with it. All right. There we go. So got those two on. Okay. So now I'm just going to take this pipe cleaner and I'm just going to run it to the base as well. This one I can actually do in between my mesh. If I can find the opening. There it is. And then just tie it around the back. Because you know we have to do our shake test and make sure it's going to stay on. I know. I'm telling you, I've been obsessed with this ribbon lately. Especially this blue and the pink. Oh, I love it. But I just love ribbon. Okay. Let's do this side. So you see, if you do it right where there's a tie, then you can take your extra tinsel and wrap it around the tie and hide it. And you can't see it. So you just have to find the middle. That's why I tied it going back and forth. What are you showing off over there? See, when I'm working, I can't keep up with the conversation. It's very hard. Alright, there we go. Alright, so got it tied. Now I just want to make sure I got my ribbons out. Make sure I haven't lost my ruffles. There we go. Alright, you ready? Alright, let's do our shake test. It's on there good. It's not coming off. Oh, I love that. What do you think, Mom? How many of you want to bet my mom says this goes on our door? Okay. I don't hear her. She must be back in her bedroom. I can't hear her back there. Okay. So I'm actually going to take these. Thank you. And I'm going to put them on the bottom. So I'm just going to take my glue gun. And I'm going to run glue along the stem here. So that's why we hooked it. I'm going to hook it right around that tinsel. And it'll glue really well to the tinsel. To the tinsel tie. So see, then from the side they'll be, so what you can do is you can take it and strategically look to see if there's any places where you have a hole. And guess what? If you have a hole there, you can put a flower there because it hides stuff. I love that. Okay, just take it, take my hook, hook it right into that tinsel, and don't burn yourself because you know it's so easy to do and it hurts. Okay, so that looks okay. All right, let's put one right up here. There we go, we'll put one right there. I think did I knock the other one off the table? Uh-huh, you know I did. So bad about that. Okay. So we'll put it like right here. There we go. All right, let me grab that other one. Yep, right there on the floor. Okay. Thank you. Hey, Doreen. All right, so when I do wreaths, I like to make sure it's balanced. So I have one here, one here. I have one here, so I'm going to put one right up here. That way, it keeps your eye moving around the wreath. That's why you do that. No rules in wreath making, but it does help to do that so that people will keep looking at different things. There. All right. We're done. All right, so what do you think? Oh, let me pull my camera up. If I can reach it. Okay. Ah, there we go. All right, here we go. So there it is. See, there's our little flowers. Okay, now, if you got this kit, you have to come and post it either on my page or in my group, the PTNL group, okay? Especially somebody that did the purple, because I was hoping to do the purple, but I didn't get to. What do I do with the ties? Okay, sorry, I have a hard time seeing sometimes. So there's a couple of things you can do with your ties. You can leave them out like this, or you can take them and curl them under. If you curl them under, what happens is it ends up looking like a little decoration. You see that? So that's usually what I do. You can also cut them off, but be careful that you don't cut too much. Because if you cut too much, then it's not gonna hold all your mesh in. It's better to kind of just turn them under. Yep. And they're not gonna come off. Thank you. It's heavy too. I think it turned out really cute. All right, so do y'all have any questions? Dee, I have to go look. I haven't seen it. I have to go look. I saw a couple posted, but I didn't get to see who they were. Thank you, Cheryl. You always cut yours off. I know. I think I just get, I don't know. Sometimes I like the way it looks. It depends on the wreath, though. Thank you, Liz. All right. Woo. It's hot in here. It's these lights. I have my lights hanging above me, so sometimes it gets kind of warm in here. The next kit. Do I still have that? Oh, hold on. All right, so I have some of it in here. This is the sign. I mean, I love that. Don't you love those colors? I love this. So for the swag, we're going to be using these flowers. Aren't these beautiful? I love these. They're sunflowers, but they're orange. I mean, look at that. Oh, you're hot, Amanda. And then it'll be one of these meshes. I'm not sure. This one has orange and green, and this one has yellow and orange. So it may be both, and you get to pick. I'm not sure. And then there'll be some picks in it like this. And ribbon. Oh, what did I do with the ribbon? Where did I put that ribbon? Lord, I don't even want to tell you what my room looks like right now. Because I came home with all that stuff and I haven't put it up yet. But it's going to have several ribbons. And this one you'll get an entire roll of the 1.5 inch. So I have a whole bunch of that. Thank you, Amy. Yeah, so, oh, in this kit there will be 70 of them. So hopefully everyone will be able to get one. Because I know a lot of people got frustrated that they didn't get the last one. I know they go so fast. I know. I love the fall colors. I'm really excited. So it's gonna be fun. Have y'all ever done a swag before? Because they're really fun to do. And they're really easy. So you don't even have to buy ties or anything, because the evergreen stuff that's in it, it works as a tie. The kits run usually around $35 or $40 plus $12 shipping. So they're around $50 to $52. And it has everything in it that you need, plus some extra. Yeah. Well, it'll probably be a week or so. But Melody, if you want me to hold one, just have to tell me. Just send me a message. A swag. Let me see. Do I have one in here? Hold on. Haha. I do have one. It's dangerous in here. This is a swag. So what you do is you do a really pretty bow at the top, and then you put ribbons down it, and you put like a sign in the middle, and you put flowers, and you put little picks in it, and it looks really cute. You haven't, they're fun. And they hang on your door really well for fall, and they can hang inside your house too. Like you can even do one and put on each side of your fireplace. They look really cute. I did a couple last year if you want to go back and look through some of the videos. You'll see them on there. So they're fun. You need to try them. You did? See, I love to make them. It's kind of similar to using a rail. So it has that same straight. But these right here you just use these as your tie, so you don't have to add anything on because they're wired. So, makes it fun. Something different that we can do. I think it'll be fun. We will do a mesh one too. So there'll be a mesh one and the swag one. So you just decide which one you like. You okay? Come here, you need something, buddy? You want to say hi?
Hi.
Ross came to say hi.
Hello.
Look how tall he's getting. Look at this. I mean, seriously? I don't know what happened. It's like all of a sudden, he just like jumped up there. Oh, well, welcome. We're glad you're here. You just came to see the puppy, huh?
No.
No? Oh, I can't believe you came in here barefoot.
Well,
Silly.
now I'm trapped.
The floor in here is dangerous because I haven't vacuumed in here yet, and it's kind of scary. They're saying, hi, Ross.
Hi.
Hey! It's Aunt Allie. Hey, Aunt Allie. How are you? All right. Well, if y'all have any questions and I didn't get them, just make sure you put them in the chat and I will come back and answer them later. Bella's all sacked out on the couch with Ross. So y'all have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me. Yes, he is going to be in the 7th grade. The wreath conference, oh my gosh, it was so much fun. I can't even tell you. It was like, we got up at like 7 in the morning, almost every morning, and had to go down, and then it was probably, come here, baby. It's probably 11 or 12 at night before we went to bed. You don't want to come in? Oh, come on, sweetie. Oh, Carson wants you, baby.
Okay.
Carson won't come in. But he needs his brother. I think they're playing a game. I'm telling you, can you believe it, Cheryl? I mean, he's like literally this close to being my height. Yeah, but it was a lot of fun. We had a whole lot of fun. And I met so many amazing, wonderful people, including my soul sisters. So, it was great. All right, well, I will end this and go try to get my boys settled down. Thank you. I can't wait to see how y'all's came out. You know, they're going to be taller than me and that fast, but that's okay. I don't want them to be short like their mama. So that's okay. Can I post what? The calendar from the wreath event? Or do you mean the one that has all the dates on it for when you should start your wreaths? I can do a video on that if that's what you mean. Alright, y'all have a wonderful night. Yes, okay. I'll do a video on it. I'm going to do a video on how to store your wreaths. I haven't figured out what my next business tip is going to be, although it's tomorrow, so I got to hurry up and figure it out. Oh, I think I'm going to do one on wholesale, whether you should do wholesale or not. Yeah. All right, well, y'all have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me. Yes, Sensational 6 Soul Sisters forever. All right, well, I will talk to y'all. We'll see. I'll have a video out tomorrow, and then I'll be live on Sunday. Thank you. He is a sweet boy. I'm just going to tell you. I'm very blessed. All right, well, I will talk to y'all later on. Y'all have a good night. Bye-bye.